Hello guys, welcome to my channel. Today we are going to start a video series on TailWind CSS. This is the first video from the series in which we are going to set up TailWind. Make sure to subscribe to the channel and press that bell icon so that you will be notified whenever new video is uploaded on the channel. Now for setting this up, the first step is to open a folder in VS Code or any IDE of your own choice. I'm using VS Code for this because it's beginner friendly and easy to use. I'll suggest that you also use VS Code because it will be easier for you to follow along. Now the second step is to open the terminal in VS Code and write this command. You can find this command and all the other commands in the description below. This will create a JSON configuration file in your folder. Now it's time to install TailWind CSS. Copy and paste this command in your terminal and it will start installing TailWind CSS in your folder. It will take some time depending upon the speed of your internet. So TailWind CSS is successfully installed in our folder. Now it's time to configure the TailWind CSS. For this we have to create a TailWind CSS configuration file. We have to copy and paste this command in the terminal. It will create the TailWind configuration file. Now after the creation of configuration file, we have to give path to our HTML and JavaScript files in the content field of that configuration file. For that reason, we are going to copy this line and paste it into the content field of that configuration field. As we have src folder in our configuration file, so we have to create an src folder in our root directory, and in that folder we are going to place our HTML and JavaScript files because only those files will be functional which are in the path of configuration file. Now it's time to create input file for our TailWind CSS. For that reason we are going to create an input.css file in our root directory, and then we have to copy these three lines and paste it in that file and save that file. Now it's time to connect our TailWind's input file to the output CSS file. For that reason we are going to copy this command and paste it in the terminal. This will connect our input and output files, and we don't even have to create an output file because this command will automatically create an input file in the src directory. Here the setup and configuration of TailWind CSS is completed. Now it's time to check whether it's working or not. For that reason we are going to create HTML file in the src folder. As you can see in the terminal that TailWind CSS has started building, it means that it's working fine and it's completely configured and set up. TailWind CSS was successfully configured, but we can't see any changes in our heading after adding classes in the heading. Can you guess the reason why it's happening? It's not working because we haven't linked the output CSS file in the index.html file. After linking that file, which is present in the CSS folder as style.css, it would start working normally as intended. Congratulations, you have successfully configured your first Tailwind CSS project. In the next videos, we are going to learn some basics of Tailwind CSS, so make sure to subscribe to this channel and also like this video.